ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I am the Ink Northerner, and this is some deals that I've been doing with some fellow YouTubers. There have been three guys who I've done a couple of deals with, and I want to go through them so I can get them shelved up. I was just double checking that I haven't got any of these in, sort of wrong. I don't believe I have. If I have, I'll correct it in the comments. So first up, a deal I did with Ross over at Bohoho for some loose cart Nintendo 64 games. Now, with the Nintendo 64, there are probably only two games that I'm bothered about getting boxed in mint condition. The rest, if they're not boxed, I'm not really fussed. If they are boxed, then great, but honestly the only two that I'm looking for that would be sort of boxed in mint condition, and even then I'd probably look for a loose cart as well, are going to be Ocarina and Majora's Mask. It's the same with the SNES. I'm not bothered about boxes for SNES games. The only Nintendo cardboard I would like for the SNES is a big Super Metroid big box. I know they're quite pricey, but other than that, there's nothing major that I'm pushing for. So let's go through these in what I would consider, I wouldn't say worst to best, because some of these are actually decent games. So let's go through in what I would consider least popular to most popular, I guess. 5 N64 carts here. First one up is Lego Racers. Yeah, it's a bit yellowed again. I'm not really overly fussed about that. I might try and do some cleanup, but Ross, when he spoke to me, he said he showed me pictures of them working and he'd already cleaned them up as well. So they'll go on the shelves now until I can get a chance to play them. We then have a game that I wanted to get on DS, I think, and that is Snowboard Kids. Another game that I've played ages ago. I want to say I played it on the PS1, but I can't really remember. That is Mischief Makers. We then have the two big hitters of the bunch, in my opinion. We have Super Mario 64, and finally probably one of my favourite games on the 64, and that is Mario Kart 64. Again, as I say, I appreciate what Ross did on them. Excellent deal. Links to all the guys' channels will be in the comment section. Most of you will be subscribed to them, but some may not. So then I also did a deal with Al, a big game Al fame. So I'll leave that one to last because there is actually a decent story behind that one. So he had a few Xbox 360 doubles, and there was only one of the doubles that I actually needed, so I picked that up off of him, and that is Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed. Now, as I've said since I started the channel, I'm going for a full backwards compatible Xbox 360 set, and so that was on the list. It's just been it's expensive. It's not expensive to pick up, but it's just been, I've picked other games up because I've got it digitally, so I've not really been that fussed. So as I said, with the cartridge based games, I'm less bothered about getting them in cases. I think I might have mentioned that on the Saturn game one. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this up, whether I've put that up before this or not, I don't know, but there's a Saturn pickup coming if I have not put it up first. So the first two are from two film series that are absolutely fantastic. First one up is a loose cart of Alien 3. Now, as you can tell, there's some damage on the label. I'm not massively fussed. I just wanted to play the game, if I'm honest. But I'm probably going to have kind of a weekend coming up where I put the retro 8-bit in and just blast through some of my what's the word I'm looking for? My more retro cartridge base, so Mega Drive, SNES, and NES, I think it runs. The other one from a film series is The Terminator. Now, this doesn't have the hanging tab or the manual, but again, cartridge based stuff, I'm not massively bothered about that. Then the last Mega Drive game that I picked this up because I have Mega Games 3 and Mega Games 1, so I wanted to grab Mega Games 2 off of Al. I believe there are 6 of them in total. I'm going to try and get all of them, because who doesn't like a compilation? This has Revenge of Shinobi on it, Streets of Rage and Golden Axe. All 3 of them are great games. You know, they're stellar titles on the Mega Drive for myself. Again, no hanging tab, but no worries with that. So yeah, the last game that I got off of Al, I got when I saw it straight away that he had it. He'd done a pickups, and he posted the image and said he was getting rid of some of the stuff into the WhatsApp group. And the reason I picked this up is this has sort of, I want a sort of not sentimental value, but my first console was the NES, and this was the first game that I got with it because I got the bundle that included it, and that is Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Now I've been looking, the NES Zapper is about 15-20 quid on eBay. I will pick that up at some point, but it was nice to have that back in my collection. Now the largest deal that I've done in terms of volume is with Mark over at Geordie Slasher Gaming. He was on Swap Shop. There was some stuff that he put up on there. I said if people on the Swap Shop didn't want it or nobody else in the comments wanted it, we'd do a deal. He said yeah, no problem. So again, we'll go over some more cartridge based stuff. Now these are Master System games. Yes, as you can tell behind me that way there, I do have some boxed, but not many. I've mainly got loose cartridges. But one of these games I already owned. I own it boxed with manual, but the others I didn't, and I was just curious about them. So one of them I know a bit about. So first up we have Super Tennis. I honestly, I don't know anything about it. It was just it's a Master System game, and I wanted to grab it. Amazing cartoon. I think this was on NES, Master System, Mega Drive and SNES. There might have been sort of remakes or remasters around the time, and that is Tasmania. Tasmania is a really good game. I really enjoyed it. I played it originally on Mega Drive, I want to say, but I have it for Master System fully boxed. The next one up is California Games. Now I played this originally on SNES. I now have the Evercade, which has a copy of California Games on there. So I just thought, well, you know what, let's grab it whilst Mark has it, and he's looking to get to move them on. The last one, I don't know anything about it. I wasn't massively, worried about it. If I've checked out a couple of videos now, it does look like a decent enough game. Honestly, can't remember off the top of my head what it was like. I want to say it was like a puzzle platformer fighting game. No, pretty sure it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, not a puzzle platformer. And that is My Hero. From the videos I've checked out, it does look pretty good. But yeah, I then got a SNES game off Mark. Again, as I said with the cartridge based stuff, not bothered about the box. I played this when it was originally out, and then wanted to grab it again. It's on my list of SNES games to buy, and that was Starwing. Now, it wouldn't be a pickups video from myself if it didn't feature some green spines. Some of these I already have, and they're going to be sort of donor cases, upgrades. Some of them I didn't have. I'm mainly trying to go for the only on Xbox stuff, but if I pick up anything that looks interesting, if I see anything that looks interesting, I'll pick it up. in no order, off the top of my head I can't remember which ones I have and which ones I don't have. But first up we have Commando Strike Force. Now this is one I think I have, but I can't be 100% sure. Move my keyboard out the way. Again, I think I own this, but I'm not 100% sure, and that is Conflict Global Storm. One I definitely know I own because I was looking at my shelf earlier, shelves there, and that is 13. This has just had a remaster, but it got panned. This was the better version of it, I'm led to believe. Right, let's stick that up there because that doesn't show what the games are. Film tie-in. I'm led to believe it's a pretty good game. I think it's out on PlayStation 2 as well, and that is Fight Club. It has the sort of bone-breaking mechanic that the later Mortal Kombats have got. Again, I think I'm almost 99% sure that these are all complete in box with some extra bits and pieces in the back end. Another film tie-in. We have the amazing Keanu Reeves in Constantine. Now the film itself isn't the best film, but the TV series was really good. Again, I don't own this one, I know I don't own it. Then we have a game I remember actually being pretty good to play, and that is Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. Apologies for the glare off of my lights, I've got the lights turned on, I've probably just left the big light on. Another game I think I own but I'm not 100% sure, and that is Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. We then have Ghost Recon 2 Summit Strike. A game I definitely know I own because I picked it up in a charity shop not too long ago, and that is Crash. It looks like a pretty good, cool game to play, to be fair. We have another film tie-in, that is X-Men 2 Wolverine's Revenge. Another game that I'm pretty sure I own, Time Splitters Future Perfect. Another film tie-in, but what I'm led to believe is a very, very good game again, and that is The Thing. I think I've actually played it on PlayStation 2 years ago. These games don't stand up really on console, but it was in the bundle that Mark sent me across. That's LMA Manager 2. We then have yet another film tie-in, and that's Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. Now this I have an orange box. It's a fantastic FPS game. Yes, it is FPS. I don't know why I'm checking. Everybody's clamouring for it to have a sequel. I doubt Valve will ever release a sequel, but we have Half-Life 2. Now, on top of that, Mark actually sent me an amazing film to review. It's up here actually with the rest of the DVDs that I've got to either review or just burn and put on my Plex server. And he sent me the amazing Sex and the City 2. Now, I've already given my one-word private review for this. The word is shite, but I am actually going to do a full review of it just for Mark. Now, I know nothing about Sex and the City other than Sarah Jessica Horseface is in it. That's a South Park reference, I believe. Not me actually calling her that. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully, I don't have to watch the first one to get the second one. And then I'm gonna review it at some point. When that'll be, I do not know, because he seriously asked me to review Leon, I believe, and I'd sooner watch Leon than watch that. But yeah, that's completely separate. That's part of my film stuff that I'd try to do alongside of the gaming stuff, and you're really watching a pickups video to listen to about gaming. That is the deals that I've done with fellow YouTubers. All in all, I think they're an amazing set of games that I've got off the guys. Guys have been fantastic with me, as is everybody in this community that we've got in the, the excellent set of pickups. This is going to go out before the end of April. I'm not sure when, but if you've not voted on YouTuber of the Month, go over to YouTuber of the Month and vote for some of the guys on there. I had the pleasure of being selected as one of those people a few months back. For smaller channels, it's an amazing thing to have. It got me more subscribers, and and it allowed me to build some relationships with other guys like Mark over at Jody Slasher. Seriously, if you've not seen it, I'll link the video for it in the description. I'm probably going to put this up in a few days, so it'll still be open for voting. Go over and check over on Scott Brown Sega Zombies channel, and just watch some of the guys, have a look at the stuff, and don't forget to vote. All that's left for me to do then is thank you for watching. I have been the Ink Northerner, and I will catch you on the next one.